Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Greetings from Asia's first media university and from the city of lakes, Bhopal. Really delighted to be part of this august audience, I would say, because most of us are listeners today, and we had a sumptuous meal which has been prepared by Dr. Amrish Saxena, Dr. Sushmita Bala, and the management at DME, the faculty at DME, and this esteemed panelists. I mean, they are virtually the who is who of media education in this country. Really delighted to meet them all after a long time, albeit online, but always a pleasure catching up with everybody. And we have been privileged since my days at IIMC. We have been part of this ICANN 4, and this time also we are a knowledge partner, in this great, I would say, brainstorming session being organized by DME. It's a 10-day brainstorming session. Sometimes, you wish that you were, you are not having any administrative responsibilities and you are just a teacher. I mean, one would have loved to, attend all these sessions, but the administrative responsibilities keep you, on your toes. So otherwise it would have been a real delight. I'm sure that Professor Saxena is going to record it and send it to us so that at leisure, I mean, these days, it need not be synchronous. It can be asynchronous. One can always watch these videos, I'm sure. And well, it was a pleasure listening to my previous speakers, and beginning with my friend Shahid Rasool, and then Dr. Usha Raman, Ankuran Datta, and now Director Vigyan Prasar, who Dr. Parashar, Nakul Parashar. Sorry, so many friends here sometimes, Well, congratulations for this very important topic that you have taken. I believe that, today when we are talking, I know there is a constraint of time, so I would try to confine myself to a couple of points. And that is that, what is it that is the ultimate objective of this entire effort that's being made? I'm not talking about this conference, the AI, the automation that we are talking about. We want people to be happy. At the end of the day, when we are talking the digital revolution, what it has enabled is customized content. From a producer's market, today we are in a user's market, literally. We are in a customer's market, literally, in the sense that unlike when we say user's market, it means that, the user has the choice. But here, the user is the generator of the content. So it's a user's market. The challenge is that the attention spans, as rightly pointed out, have come down from a couple of minutes to few seconds. And you have a whole new generation which is hooked on to digital media. So then, what is the kind of objective? When you use AI, when you use robotics, when you use machine learning, the objective is to deliver right content to the right people at the right time. Now please, the words are important. The right content. Now obviously you and I are not going to decide what is right content. But when I talk about right content, I am talking about what, Ankuran referred to. That's infodemic. Reliable content, trustworthy content, in this era of infodemic. So the right content is very important to the right people, because let us accept it, there are wrong people also who are there in the dark net, who are indulging in cyberbullying, who are engaging in cyber pornography, who are targeting our children, our adolescents, who are trying to brainwash our children, into terrorism, into fundamentalism, who are trying to create divisions in the society. The same tools are being used by them also. So the right people and the right time. So we are looking at customized content which was not available to us. Maybe what I call the, BG and AG, like the BC and AD, before Christ and Anno Domini. You have a before Google and after Google generation. We belong to the before Google generation, and the after Google generation today has customized content. Now, so one, the opportunity is to deliver the right content to the right people at the right time. The second is to show users more content that they have not seen. So it's not just providing them based on AI that what is it that they want, but also to show them more that they have not. Because almost everybody in the so-called mainstream media seems to have the same content, the same footage. So what is something new? Because people are looking for new things, new places. They don't want to go to Shimla and the same place. In Kashmir itself, they want to go to hitherto unexplored areas. In Himachal Pradesh, they want to go to, not Shimla, but to other places. So same is the case with any state, any country in the world. So they want new information, which is not in the public sphere right now. So you have to show users something that they have not seen elsewhere. That is where, AI is going to really help in a big way. The smart content promotion. In this country, where we are used to, we have been used to, or we have not been used to a kind of breakfast concept, We never had talked to the senior citizens, elders in the family. They would just have brunch followed by one dinner. That's it. But we have been able to introduce cereals for them, cornflakes for them. This country is eating cornflakes. Tea was not there in this country, but it was introduced. How effectively you can promote alternative content, smart content, which perhaps he is not asking for, but you are creating market. That's what AI is going to do. I just want to very quickly come across, I know Ambrishji is looking at concern on his watch, because he has so many speakers to accommodate and all of them, big shots. I will just give quickly 2-3 examples. Reuters and Bloomberg. Now they engage, I'm sorry to say this, use this word, but they did a lot of layoffs. Why? Because they introduced something called Cyborg. Now Cyborg is an artificial intelligence supported software which made sense of financial reports in lifetime. Now it comes with news stories, it comes with the key information, and it was also breaking news. Now what it did was it did away with the human component. For me, a more human approach was what New York Times did. New York Times, they came with something called a Your Weekly Edition. Now this Your Weekly Edition, it's a personalized newsletter rather, sent out by the New York Times. It delivers, curates personalized selection of content to NYT readers. The newsletter engine uses both algorithms and human labor. Now that's what I would say in a country like ours, where we have a huge unemployment issue. As it was rightfully pointed out, that you have so many media schools which are churning out media students by lakhs, thousands. So we need technologies which are not just AI driven, purely AI driven, but which is, as we say, blended education, brick and mortar and online. Similarly, it should be in a blended format where we use these high-end technologies but also ensure that the human element, because I have always believed that technology, yes, but that does not mean a no to content. Content is, content will always remain the king, queen, prince and princess. I would have loved to, interact more with the faculty members, the esteemed panelists here, but I know there is limitation of time. So congratulations to DME, and being a television person, I stuck to the deadline, Amrishji, and thank you so much. It's always a pleasure to be at ICANN. Thank you and congratulations, and best of luck to all the participants over the next 10 days for fruitful deliberations. I'm sure they will really be a beacon light for all media institutions and media educational institutions. Thank you so much. Thank you, Raj.